Kung Fu this, bitch. Welcome to prime time, bitch.
Welcome to Wonderland, Alice.
Hello everybody and welcome to Outranked, the game show where you walk away with nerd cred and not a whole lot else. I'm your host, Chris Mason. Thanks for all your comments. I assume, I don't know, we're actually shooting all of these before we publish any of them. But hey, keep the feedback coming and we'll iron out the wrinkles in season 2, promise. Okay, so hey, Outranked, welcome to the semifinals. Yes, today we're doing a countdown on the top 10 iconic movie villains of all time. And we've got 2 infamous WatchMojo staffers here in the room with us. We've got Liam, facial scar Shell, and Stephanie, chaotic evil Ningguang. Welcome, guys. Welcome.
I like infamous.
Infamous?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm sure.
Both been on one video prior to this. That's where
infamous already. I like to use those sorts of words, so you'll probably hear the word infamous. I'm predicting 8 times in this episode. So guys, you won your first matches of Outranked. What was that experience like?
It was a lot of fun.
Fun? Was it nerve-wracking, Liam?
It was nerve-wracking, yeah, for sure.
Do you feel more nervous now?
A little bit, yeah. The stakes are way higher, I would say.
Yeah, I think so. Your competition's tougher too.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, no offense to whoever was with you last time, but you know, the competition's tougher now. Stephanie, you're a senior script editor here, and so you need to think critically about movies fairly often. What makes a villain iconic to you?
Well, I would definitely say, besides obviously having evil actions that drive the plot, but I think that these actions should have some kind of justification or reasoning that's like really, like, that's interesting. I mean, because for them to be iconic and memorable, you want it to be something that you can either, I mean, sympathize with a bit, you know, like either it's revenge, heartbreak, you know, that kind of thing.
I
so
see.
I think that's what makes something iconic, not just someone who's just going out and killing everyone.
But some men just want to watch the world burn.
It's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
Speaking of those men, Liam, based on a plethora of things I've heard you say in the past, I think it's safe to say that you consider Stephanie a sort of villain. Do you see this quiz show as a chance to finally strike a blow against evil?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I've been talking to people in the office, and I think they all consider Steph to be the workplace villain. So I mean,
I'm the silent type, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, silent villain for sure.
Yeah, she's one of the most infamous people around. Okay, thanks for playing, and good luck. The goal of Outranked is to create the ultimate top 10 list, or at least play the game better than your opponent. Our contestants will answer trivia that earns them points and first dibs on populating their lists. Once they've ranked their personal lists of the top 10 iconic movie villains of all time, our special guest judge will come in and judge those lists. He'll decide whose list is Blofeld and whose is just blowhard. Okay, iconic movie villains, here we go. Our colleagues from the film department have provided you with a list of all-time iconic movie villains. This is your list of nominees. Okay, so here we go. Round 1, trivia. You'll earn 5 points and 1 pick for a correct response. Here we go, ready on your buzzers. This is multiple choice. Wait until I finish reading all the choices here. There's gonna be 4. If all the movies on our list of nominees played a game of Clue, which of these combinations would be the correct accusation? A correct accusation, we'll go with that. Was it A, Patrick Bateman with the ice pick in the shower? B, Anton Chigurh with the handcuffs in the police station? C, Michael Myers with the hatchet in the House of Mirrors? Or D, the Wicked Witch of the West with the broomstick in the Lollipop Guild Clubhouse?
Wait, was that?
D is the Wicked Witch of the West with the broomstick in the Lollipop Guild Clubhouse. That is incorrect.
Oh. Like, wait, now.
Stephanie, you gonna steal this?
A,
Patrick Bateman with the ice pick in the shower. No, neither of those were actual kills in those movies. Liam?
C?
C, Mike Myers with the hatchet in the House of Mirrors is also wrong. There was no hatchet in the House of Mirrors in that movie. You don't need to ring in, Steph, but you did. Great. Congratulations. Yes, very good. Anton Chigurh with the handcuffs in the police station.
me neither.
No? That was like when we first see him. He's like, he strangles the guy with his own handcuffs, like a garrote.
For some reason I just remember the first scene being the one in the gas station, but I guess I haven't seen it.
No way, man. No, not the first scene. But no, it's probably the best scene. Okay, Stephanie, you got that one right. You get 5 points. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What's your first pick?
Hannibal Lecter.
Hannibal Lecter. Liam, what do you have going for you?
I think it was a major misstep not taking Darth Vader, so I'm gonna go Darth Vader.
That might come back to haunt you, Steph. Okay, here we go. Next question. Ready on the buzzer. I'm going to read out multiple lines from a single movie villain. Buzz in as soon as you can identify the character. Okay? Here we go. The only thing to fear is fear himself. Bon appetit, bitch. Kung fu this, bitch. Welcome to prime time, bitch. Welcome to Wonderland, Alice. Welcome to my nightmare. Stephanie?
Freddy Krueger.
That is correct. Well done. Yeah, that nightmare was the giveaway, huh? Man, he really says bitch a lot, huh?
Yeah.
There's a lot of those. You get another 5 points. You're up 10-0. Next pick.
Okay, I'm going to take Blofeld.
Blofeld. James Bond. Liam?
I'll go with the Joker.
The Joker. From
Various,
various
you know,
Yeah.
media.
comic book themed outings. Okay, here's your final question in round 1. It's a visual question. Which movie featured this cutlery? Was it A, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, B, Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, C, American Psycho, or D, 2001: A Space Odyssey? Yeah.
2001: Space Odyssey.
It is 2001: A Space Odyssey. I don't know why I chose to write this into there, but I just like the design of it. It's obscure, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very scientific though, so I figured.
Yeah, right? It looks like it would be on board a space station. You can actually buy those online for $100.
Really?
Yep, 5 pieces of cutlery for $100. Wow. Yep, Liam. That's another 5 points. 5 to 10. What do you got?
I'll take Voldemort.
Voldemort. Stephanie?
Norman Bates.
Norman Bates. Very good, very good. Okay, guys, we're out of the first round, into the second round. Points are doubled, 10 points for each correct answer, and 2 picks each time. Here we go. And this is a player pass round. So you'll each have the opportunity to choose to either play or pass on a question. And this first one goes to you, Stephanie. The category is the evil eyes. Do you want to play or pass?
Okay, I'm gonna play.
Okay, you're gonna play. This is a visual question. Okay, so in my opinion, only one thing can make an iconic movie villain even more evil: a balaclava. Give us the name of these movie villains. You're gonna have 20 seconds. This is a visual question. You're gonna see them. You're just gonna see their eyes. Right? You have to identify the villain by name. You need 5 out of 5 of these. And you have 20 seconds. Timer starts when the picture shows up. Go.
Pennywise.
Yes.
I can pass and go back?
You sure?
Okay. Roy Batty, is that him?
Next.
No, okay. Hannibal Lecter.
Next. Time's up. Time's up. Liam, any ideas who this is?
Is it Leatherface?
Not a bad guess. Not a bad guess. Okay, let's move on here. Let's see if you. Now we know that you didn't get 5 out of 5, unfortunately, unless one of them was named Pass. Here we go. Let's see. What do we got here? This one, you said Pennywise, correct, from It. Very good. I also would have accepted It. Next. Blueface, any idea?
Oh.
Mr. Freeze. So iconic. He's the most. I think he's the most iconic ice-themed Batman villain.
Yeah.
Maybe Penguin. Maybe second behind Penguin. This one.
Nope.
Oh.
Pinhead.
Totally off with that one.
Yeah. Hannibal Lecter, you said? Yes, Hannibal Lecter. Very good, very good. And who's in this dog mask?
The dog from Cujo?
That's right, Cujo.
Really?
Wow.
That's a trick question a little bit.
Yeah.
Is it?
A little bit.
Maybe. Okay.
I
Okay.
don't think it was a villain, I guess, but.
All right. I think we're just gonna leave him up here, actually. I like the look of this guy.
Getting
He's
creeped out.
menacing. Okay, so that means Liam, you get those 10 points and the 2 picks. Go ahead. I know. Big swing. 15 to 10.
Ooh. I'll take Sauron and Saruman.
Sauron and Saruman. This is the only entry on the list where it's actually a team of villains. Are you down with that? Is that cool to you?
Yeah, I mean, 2 is better than 1, right? I mean you could get more done.
Sure. All right, that's good criteria. Stephanie, or that was 1?
You get 2.
Oh, that's only 1 pick
perfect.
though.
I'll take T-1000.
T-1000. Stephanie?
Taking Agent Smith.
Agent Smith.
And I'm gonna take Hans Landa.
Hans Landa, excellent. Liam, this one goes to you. The category is evil schemes. Do you want to play or pass?
I'm gonna pass.
You're gonna pass. Oh boy, Liam knows that these are pretty hard. Okay, Stephanie, I'm going to read you some evil plans that range from nefarious to dubious, and you need to identify the movie they were featured in. The time will start after I read the first nefarious plot. Okay, you gotta identify the movie. Here we go. Number 1, weaponize velociraptors.
Jurassic Park.
Number 2, blow up the San Andreas Fault.
San Andreas.
Turn world leaders into mutants.
Mars Attacks.
Get a hockey player thrown off the PGA Tour.
I don't know.
Number 5, destroy New York to frame a super being and secure world peace.
Can you repeat that one?
Destroy New York to frame a super being and secure world peace.
Watchmen?
Under the buzzer.
Yeah.
Well done, right under the buzzer. All right, let's review your answers here. Weaponize velociraptors. You said Jurassic Park. Very close, it was Jurassic World. Jurassic World.
Yeah.
Number 2, blow up the San Andreas Fault. You said San Andreas. No, San Andreas was a disaster movie.
I thought about that after. I was like, that doesn't make sense because I know what that movie's about.
This is actually Lex Luthor. Yeah. Number 3, turn world leaders into mutants. It was X-Men. Remember Magneto? Get a hockey player thrown off the PGA Tour. Liam, you knew that one.
Yeah, Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore. Number 5, destroy New York to frame a super being and secure world peace. Watchmen, that was correct.
Yay!
You needed 4 out of 5, and you got 1.
I got 1.
So it doesn't cut it. But hey, that was a hard one.
I'm glad I passed that. I would not have gotten any of them.
Liam,
You would have gotten any? You got Happy Gilmore.
I would have gotten Happy Gilmore.
There you go. You turned it on in a big way.
Like 100 times.
You turned it on in a big way in round 2. You came out with 20 points. It's now 25 to 10. Give us your 2 picks.
I'll go with Michael Myers.
Michael Myers. All right.
And HAL 9000.
HAL 9000. All right. Stephanie.
Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor.
And Freddy Krueger.
And Freddy Krueger. Didn't we already pick Freddy?
No.
No, we didn't. No, that was the answer. That's why he's in my head. Okay. And in my
I'm
dreams.
sweet tonight.
Okay, guys, I'm all out of questions. There's a few things left in the list of nominees. We're gonna go back and forth playground style. Liam, you're leading. Stephanie, you pick first.
The Wicked Witch of the West.
Wicked Witch of the West. Yes, Liam?
I will take Goldfinger.
Goldfinger. Stephanie?
Anton Chigurh.
Anton Chigurh. Liam?
And I will take Khan, I guess.
Khan. All right, cool.
No other option.
No other options, down to that. But now you have player picks.
Yes.
So you guys have the option, or the opportunity now to pick anything, any character from the world of cinema. Stephanie?
I have to decide right now.
Yeah, right now.
Okay, I pick Annie Wilkes.
Annie Wilkes. Misery. Ooh, I forgot about that. Yes, Annie Wilkes with the sledgehammer. Yes. Liam?
I'll go with also a female villain. I'll go Cruella de Vil.
Cruella de Vil, one animated.
Pick,
yeah, very nice. Yep. All right, cool. Where are we at now? Oh, now we're at the swap. Liam, you're up 25 to 10. Here's what you can do. You can choose to spend 15 of those points and take something from Stephanie's list and stick her with something from your list.
I think I'm gonna stay.
You're gonna stay? Yeah. All right, yeah, that's a big bet to make. Okay, so that's it. You have all your 10 picks, but it's not a list yet. You gotta rank those. I'm gonna give you a second to do that, but first, let's meet the special guest judges who are gonna be judging a list today. They've voiced thousands of top 10 lists here at WatchMojo, including the original top 10 iconic movie villains, so they're pretty qualified to judge today. Please welcome Dan Parody and Rebecca Brayton. Yes, you can
get
clap.
last names this time?
Clap. What's that?
We get last names this time.
That's right, this time. Finally, for once. That's like WatchMojo trivia. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna talk to you guys in a second. Start ranking. Go ahead. Guys, You have so much experience voicing top
So
10s.
much
I'm so in awe. I'm so happy to finally meet you guys. What makes a good top 10 list to you guys?
A little bit of objectivity. Can't be too subjective with it.
Yeah.
You know, you can't necessarily put your favorites. If the top 10 list you're doing is like my top 10, Dan's top 10 favorite things, no problem. But if you're saying like best movies of all time, chances are a lot of your favorite movies aren't going to make the list.
Yeah, but you know what they say about top 10s? Number 2 is the real number 1.
Ooh.
First and worst, second
Giving
and
away the
best.
secret sauce, Rebecca. Giving away the secret sauce.
Hey, I'm not saying we do that. I'm just saying that's what they say.
But how can you be objective when like it's totally subjective to begin with? Like there's no objective markers of how iconic a movie villain is
There's
there?
always an objective marker, is my opinion.
If you once you get enough subjective data, that becomes objective, if you know what I mean. Like if you ask like 3 people what their favorite things are, that's not so great. But if you ask 300 people what their favorite things are, the cream will float to the top.
It's more science than art.
So the plural of anecdote really is evidence.
Yes,
Gotcha.
exactly.
I think these guys have had enough time to
Fake
rank.
news.
Through the power of magic top 10 list making, we're going to display them on the screen here. Ready? Boom! Boom. There it is. Delayed. Okay, Liam's list. We have 10. Khan, Goldfinger, Cruella de Vil, Hal 9000, T-1000, Sauron and Saruman, Michael Myers, Lord Voldemort, the Joker, Darth Vader. Stephanie's list now. We have Agent Smith, the Wicked Witch of the West, Anton Chigurh, Colonel Hans Landa, Annie Wilkes, Freddy Krueger, Lex Luthor, Ernst Stavro Blofeld, Norman Bates, Hannibal Lecter. Anything jump out at you guys right away before we get to their pitches?
These are both really solid. I know Stephanie loves The Matrix, so I'm not that surprised to see Agent Smith on there.
Okay.
You beat me to it. That was my talking.
That's what I thought too. Okay, so Liam, let's hear from you first. You'll have 1 minute. 1 minute only. Stand up straight now.
I just can't see
Oh
the
yeah, sorry, my bad. I'll get out of your way. Whenever you're ready.
Perfect. Just want to say, huge fans. So first of all, I mean, the top 3 is arguably the 3 like biggest franchises, I mean, ever. You can follow that up with Michael Myers. He's arguably the biggest horror movie villain. I mean, you go farther down the list. I mean, Khan, he's fantastic, but I mean, I had to put something at 10. My player pick was Cruella de Vil. I wanted to get a female villain on there because I mean, it was pretty underrepresented. I mean, she basically murders puppies, so I mean, you can't really like that. I mean.
Can't blame me.
Exactly. T-1000, I mean, I wish I put it higher, but it's the top 5 I think is very solid. And yeah, I mean, I think Blofeld, what she has is a better Bond villain, but I think it rounds out the list pretty well. Do I still have time?
I guess.
Darth Vader number 1. Darth Vader number 1. I mean, you can't beat that. It's the
There we
villain.
go. That's
Classic
time.
tragic villain. Classic tragic
And
villain.
any hot takes off of Liam's pitch?
Really strong with the nerd cred. Really strong.
Okay.
We got the Star Wars. We got the Batman. We got the Harry Potter.
Yeah,
got the Lord of
it's
the Rings.
crazy that you said Harry Potter is one of the biggest franchises ever. I love Harry Potter as much as anybody, but that is...
You don't think so?
That's a hot take.
We can circle back
I
to
mean,
that.
yeah.
Okay, Stephanie.
Yes.
1 minute, whenever you're ready.
All right. Well, he says Liam said that nothing beats Darth Vader, but I would have to say Hannibal Lecter does. First of all, I don't even have to really say much about him. Award-winning actor Anthony Hopkins, and of course, Norman Bates. Again, another classic. We've got Alfred Hitchcock directed him, and then directed the actor, not Norman Bates, obviously. And then Blofeld, another iconic franchise, James Bond. So he obviously influenced lots of stuff down the line, including Austin Powers. Lex Luthor, is there a more iconic villain in Superman, right, Rebecca? And then I figured, well, you got some serial killers. Why not Freddy Krueger? He has countless movies, so he's something that's he's cemented in pop culture. And my player pick was also a female villain, Annie Wilkes from Misery, Stephen King, Kathy Bates. Not much more I can say other than the Hobbling. Hans Landa. Chris, there you go.
So nothing beats Darth Vader, but Hannibal Lecter
Eats Darth Vader.
And we know he's already well done.
Jeez Louise, man.
Nicely done.
I feel like you were aiming this list at me.
Oh, yeah, why do you say that?
Well, she knows I like Superman. She knows, what does she know? Yeah, I like Stephen King.
But you gotta be objective though.
I know.
Objectively speaking, do you think any of these are out of place?
Out of place, like out of order. Like out of place or shouldn't be on the list at all?
Either one.
I probably wouldn't put The Matrix.
Oh no?
We didn't have a choice.
Yeah, no, I know.
That's right, the film
But
department put that on
if
there.
it were me, they're both really solid lists. It's a tough one.
Dan, anything stick out as too high or too low on either of these lists?
Annie Wilkes, fantastic character. For iconic villains, though, I don't know.
She won the Oscar.
She won an Oscar. Fantastic antagonist. I don't know. I don't quite picture villain.
What?
But anyway, that's just
She
me.
literally took his
She
feet
took a hammer,
and,
but like Anton Chigurh, two spaces higher, he's like doing the thing with the. I mean, James Caan technically walked away from that movie, not literally, but
he limped
away from that movie. Anton Chigurh basically wins. I'm not sure about the order here.
Okay, but what you're saying is a villain has to win to be a good villain.
I mean, yeah.
But then you got Darth Vader at #1 over there.
Darth Vader's fantastic.
But he doesn't win.
What do you mean he doesn't?
I don't know. I don't think he wins.
I think he redeems himself.
Yeah, but is that winning for a villain?
It's winning for life.
He wins by carrying on the torch.
He won his humanity back. That's a good point. That's a good point. Little poking holes in my argumentation here, but still I'm gonna stick with it.
I mean, he's so iconic in the Star Wars universe that he inspires the Knights of Ren.
Yeah.
Right. So that's something. Okay, guys, that's enough soft talk. Let's talk cold hard objective points. Usually our judge has 50 points. We're gonna give each of you 25 to distribute as you will here. So, Dan, how are you gonna split those 25 points up?
Okay. I'm leaning towards Liam's list. I'm sorry, Steph.
By how much?
Just by 5 points. I'm gonna give Liam 15 and Steph 10, just as a protest vote for. I'm not a huge fan of the judge system because I don't know if you guys caught the Bolts E3, but I got a little bit shafted by that. So, in an effort to sort of subvert it, only slightly, I'm gonna give 10 to Steph, 15 to Liam.
That's quite the protest. Okay, Rebecca, what do you got?
So he stole my point designation. I was gonna do the exact same thing, but for a very different reason. Oh. Well, no, I mean, looking through these lists, I'm sorry, Stephanie. I really do feel that more name recognition villains are on this list than on this list, that you would know the name before you even know what series you're talking about or what movie you're talking about. But only slightly.
That's a really good point. That's a good point. You can easily identify the movie and the franchise by the villain. Yep, great point. Okay, so that means that Liam was given 15 points. Stephanie was given 20 points. I can't do the math here, but what you guys did?
That's not what
30.
30 and 20.
Is that what I said?
You said 15.
Oh, sorry,
15 times 2.
Yes, thank you. 30 points, 20 points. I can't even do that math. God.
I don't know how much they had.
Yes, and Liam is the winner. He came into this round winning. He won this round. Well done. Liam's moving on to the finals. The finals will be the top 10 greatest movies of all time.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure.
No pressure. Simple topic.
This is where the comment trolls really get me.
Yeah, right. No flame wars in that comment section. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Rebecca and Dan, thanks for judging. You guys, thanks for playing. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe for more great outrankery and top 10s. Bye now. Infamous, 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 infamous. 8 times. We said it 8 times in this episode. Look at that. I was right.
What?
It's an inside joke.
Check out these other great clips from Watch Mojo and subscribe for new videos every day.